Well, good evening. I'm Robert A. Wilson, my cowboy wisdom. And tonight I want to talk about something I expanded into this week, and that's expressing my prayers and praying through my heart, or speaking affirmations through the heart, whatever you desire it to be. So tonight I want to speak about speaking through the heart, or from the heart, but it's through the heart. And it has a lot to do with breathing, and that's something I understand now, and it's how you say it. And then speak the affirmation like singing. I am the man of wisdom to ride the tides of success, to play on my fields of prosperity. And as the air leaves, speak it, but you'll feel it from the heart. And then once you open up to feel it, you feel it right here, and that's what this is all about. Is speaking from the heart. Stop speaking from the throat. Stop speaking from the head. Stop thinking you're doing it and saying it to understand and feel and doing it. It's about feeling the affirmations you speak rather than allow your head and your thinking to speak it. But it's breathe. It's like a singer. You want to sing your affirmations or your prayers rather than speak them from your head and throat. And I've been doing that for a long time, I now admit, because I would say it and I would think it, but I would never feel it through the heart. And last week I opened up to this, and it's a real new feeling, but it's breathe in and then say it like I chime the rhyme of my sublime mind, unwind the divine divinity within me, to feel my wise man winninity, to flow and to go. And you start feeling it, but it's really the diaphragm is where these are spoke from. It's from the ribs and the gut is where you feel it. It's the core. Well, it's actually from the core chakra, and everything goes forward. And something I'm really expanding of is feeling the affirmation, not just thinking the affirmation. You got to get the emotional power with the feelings, and then the brain power and the brain prowess will open up and move you forward. But it's really stop thinking about what you're doing and feeling it, but just feel the inspiration within yourself. But saying the prayers through your heart and seeing the world through your soul occurs through the breathing. And I've known a lot about breathing and all this, but this week I'm starting to understand how it works, because I feel the affirmations in the here rather than up here. And as I went through life, and I admit I was taught I had to think everything through, but how many times did I never listen to the feelings and emotions and the deeper savvy of myself to move forward? But it becomes fun to prayers or affirmations, sentences, lyrics, whatever words you decide to use. But the dreams, the desires, the outcomes are put into a song. It'll open your eyes and open you up to feeling. And the song that really resonates with me is Nights in White Satin. Your nights in white satin, never feeling the end, you feel that. And when you start saying, I feel the surreal, but I feel the ordained omnipotence within myself, I unchime the rhyme to live my divine travels through life. See how the rhymes and the songs and everything take forth? It's really about energizing the prayer through the heart. But it's also, you say you can never trust the heart or this. It's that we never felt ourselves able. I never felt myself being able to trust the heart, because I thought I had to know everything to move my life forward. And that's where I become stuck in the muck of the mockery of myself. Who mocks you more? You or somebody else? I listen to the other people and they try to make it painful, but it's my memories and the stuff within myself is where I feel the pain of the ridicule. because I never trusted my abilities and I never trusted myself. And I always spoke from the head and I always spoke to fit in with society. And that is where I really, really fell down in my own dreamers there, because I wanted to be the most well-liked and rather being the best person with a kind heart and a serene soul to allow the world to feel the peace from within me. But when you open up to say the prayers through the heart and allow the soul to speak out unconditional lure, love, light, and enlightenment, you move your life forward. Enlightenment is a neat word. It's my word. It's enlightenment. It's INLIGHT, but it's a mint. It's a sweetness of our soul and the sugar of our heart that we allow to sweeten up the inner self. But it's about the honey of our own harmony, opening new energizing yazzapizzazz. So we play through life as our field of dreams or our Disney world of dreams. How's that feel that? The physical landscape is my Disneyland of my dreams, opening up a dawning, revolutionary, expanding affluence, mystically opening my heart and soul to see the world as a movie of my dreams. Yes, there's going to be unsavory events, but the unsavory is there to detach us from being attached to everything. How many people stay stuck in a relationship because they know the rules and they're attached to everything that goes on in that? I was guilty, and I still am. You know, I like to think, I'm all this superpowers and all this, but it's one day at a time, and it's a roller coaster. Some days I'm the most omnipotent person I know. The next day, I'm just who I am, because I got to go through the dreary, the weary, to query myself, to see what I'm hiding from myself. See, we can hide all the hurt and pain from the world we want, but what we're really hiding from the world is our true abilities to expand the world. People are the prosperous energy, opening peace, loving every day is what people are here for. And how many people get angry and frustrated because people don't do things their way? Pick me. I know one of them's me. But it's when I opened up this week to say the my prayers through my heart. I harmonized I harmonized my effrontery audacity, realizing today is all I have to experience, is my joy to experience. How do I desire to experience my day? And I stopped saying have a good day to telling people to enjoy their day. What would you rather have, a good day or enjoy your day? But it's really getting that prayer to speak through the diaphragm. And once you open up a rhyme or make up your own rhyme, it doesn't matter what it is, but make it up like I chime the rhyme to see the diviner rise and shine, seeing my heart beats, bold, enterprising, astute tenacity, sensationalizing my soul's omnific utopian love for me to show the world a better way to live. See how that takes over the inner dialogue and it allows you to be free and open to who you are, but it comes from here. Authenticity isn't something you feel. Authenticity is something you present to the world through your heart and soul and your core chi to be free, showing people it's all right to be different. And that is what life really becomes, is different when you start understanding the true troubadour of your life is me. I like first person, but I have to say you, but it's really, say it with me. I am the troubadour of my life, singing songs of success, bliss, and love for the world. But I appreciate the world, to appreciate people for who they are, and to expand of the grandeur of me. When I expand to the grandeur of me, I see the grandeur of other people. So I expand because I utilize the whys of them to utilize the whys of me. Together, it becomes a song of success and bliss. How are we afraid of the bliss of life? How are we really afraid of everything outside of the normal? Even though we think we live out of the box, but we're still caught in the clutch of the box. We're not quite outside it. And that's where I catch myself. But this opening up to prayer, to speak to the world through my heart, harmonizes my wizardry to flow through me to show people I am who I say I am. And that's an awesome maestro showing the world how to sing their songs of success. Am I a good singer? No. I'm so good. But here's the thing. It isn't whether I'm good or not. It's the words and the expressions that I say from my inner self. It's what I speak from my heart. That darts a daring, astute revelation, transcending the world to feel better about themselves. And that's all we're here for. To allow people to feel their freedoms, expanding, enterprising lure within themselves, to understand that the world is a mystical mystery that nobody has ever uncovered. We have tried playing it, we've tried to do many things with it, but we've never uncovered and admired the mystery of life. So when I opened up to this weekend about praying through my heart, or speaking affirmations through my heart, I opened up a new inner calm and inner peace that I understand the world is going to be chaotic, to see if I can be calm in the hurricane and set on my mountain of money or wealth and success and love in serenity and humbleness. That is the thing I'm really opening up to. No matter what is going on in the world, I open up to be humble, and humble in my heart, and serene in my soul, to show the world the splendor of me. And that is all the world is really ever asking for, is for me to show the splendor of me. But it's a prayer from the heart. Say, I showed the world the splendor of me, and where do you feel it in your body? I feel it here now. Because when I first started, and up until about 3 years ago, I was up here. And it wasn't in my head. I was in my egotistical arrogance, saying, look at me, I'm all of this. And every time I thought I was all this, I was dissing the learning and the expanding of my own wisdom, wealth, success, and the inner calm that really celebrates the awesome, lively me. That's what calm is celebrating awesome, the audacity, lovely me. Kind of messed that one up, but it's really celebrating awesome life, magnetizing my whys to show the world who I am, and I'm not unafraid to show I am different to the world. That is where life really opens up and expands of newborn wealth. The wealth is just within us. Humble is in the heart, but the brain prowess and the brain power is the enterprising whys that we can show the world, because everything happens from the core and soars through the body. But it's the core of us that has to feel the calm, the enterprising energy, the gut gall to experience it all, and have the gall to understand the abilities and talents that I encompass will show me the way to the promised land. And I speak that in first person for everybody to enjoy. Because when you start speaking personal growth in first person, you let go and you expand and enjoy the person you are inside. You quit looking outside of yourself to please others. And I was good at that. Even though I thought I was this real tough guy, now I was trying to please others. I was trying to fit into society. But now I realize to move forward in life, the only person I please is me. Because I please me by understanding I listen to the universe, hear the universe's utopian speak, the harmonizing lure to expand me. And I like the word lure because it's unending in the wisdom. And that's something that I'm opened up to. I desire to use words that are unending and free of memory. Because words free us of our limitations. Our thinking keeps us in limitation. So how does that feel when you can let go and expand, energize, enterprise, appreciate, and experience the gusto of life through your everyday experiences and endeavors that open up the lever of clever, so you open up the cascading cash flow to flow to you or flow to me, setting me free. But wealth is within us, and wealth is wisdom, enterprising affluence, loving today, harmonizing the daily events to open up our dreamers outcome. How does that feel? A dreamer's outcome, because I encompass the desire to light the fire, to feel inner revolutionary energy to expand through life. And that is something, if I could say one thing, I expand through life rather than I live a life. Because when you're expanding, you're leaving things behind and going and entertaining the new that is awaiting you. Anyway, I am Robert A. Wilson with Cowboy Wisdom. My website is mycowboywisdom.com. My books are available at amazon.com/author/Robert A. Wilson. And my books are available at howdiditeachmyselffear.com. And something that I really expanded me and really allowed me to detach from everything I know is I unpunctuated my writings, and I write everything in first person. And for about the first month when I unpunctuated the writings, because I use a capital letter, 2 lines, and 3 dots, because life is continuous. Then I understood how punctuation maneuvers my thinking to stay within society's lines. And when you can let go of staying inside society's lines, you open up your divine dreamer to feel the energy within. And I will be here Thursday night I'm going to speak about my book, Dissolving Pleasing Others. And that is something that is really opened up. And I'm going to give you one line of that book. The first time I learned how to please others was when my mom and dad said, color inside the lines to please mom and dad. And that is beginning, because it always says, don't you want to make me happy, or don't you want to make me this? And that's how we learned how to please others. So I'm going to say good night, and may everybody's life be blessed, because you are a blessing to me in the world in a bright, bold way. And thank you.